We're at Harry Ramsden's in Ellesmere Port at Cheshire Oaks. Now, our last experience with Harry Ramsden's was in New Brighton, and it was a terrible experience. Now, no idea what's going on here. You know, it's been okay, the service has been great. In New Brighton, it's shut down. We were served our meal, which was quite late, and it went to the, well, it actually went to the wrong table, and they started tucking in. So we had to order it again. And when they came this time, they spilt the coffee all over the table, onto my phone, everything. Okay, it was an accident, no problem. There was no apology. There was nothing. It was just, oh, I'll just do the thing and clean that up. And there was no sort of like, oh, I'll give you a little bit off the meal or something like that. There was nothing whatsoever. So we're a bit disappointed off that. And if that wasn't enough, the food was horrible and they overcharged us. So let's hope we're not having the same experience here. Up to now, service has been great. Just ordered some simple foods. Okay, we've got paper carry bag. We've got cardboard cartons for breaded halloumi fritters. I mean, they're only tiny, aren't they? £3.50. So we'll have a little go at one of them. Let's break it open. Nothing special, but it's what it is. I mean, you're going to get that anywhere, although you might get bigger portions. This is the large cod. Let's give it a tasting. Cut the top off this. Let's turn it back over to the nice side. It's not a particularly thick fillet, and this is the fat end. The batter's quite light. Yeah, it's quite nice. Let me just have a little look at this batter. It's a secret recipe. It's okay. I wouldn't necessarily hold on to it as a secret. Yeah, I think someone should let the cat out of the bag. But let's try it. Their curry. You know, that's a really nice curry. Yeah, I do like that. Try a bit of this fish I've been messing with at this end. Bit of chip in it. Right, okay. Let's have a go at these mushy peas. Now, the service has been really good. The place was spotless. We were the first ones in. So I wanted to get out early today to make the most of the rest of the day at home and do a few other things. And this one said it was open at 10 o'clock, all the way through, except for Sunday, I think 11 o'clock. But it wasn't. Didn't open until 11 o'clock. And I think that might be the case all the way through. So what's the times? Quite plain. There's no sort of mint in there or anything, any other sort of flavours. But that's fine. You know, it's just mushy peas, just standard mushy peas. It's thick, which is good. Right, let's have a look at these chips. They're quite firm inside. They're okay. Crispy on the outside. Some of them are quite soft on the inside. And they're nice big chunks. See you back at the computer where we look at some reviews over the last 12 months, good and bad, and I'll write my review on it. So see you there. We sat in the cab of the pickup and we polished off whatever was left, and it was a meal. You can consider it a meal for one, really quite a big meal for one. But between us, you know, it was quite nice, and we won't eat again now till tomorrow maybe, but might have a few jars tonight. But other than that. So, yeah, it did us really well. We finished everything off and we enjoyed it. So, let's have a little look at these reviews. 1 star. Drove all the way and closed half an hour earlier than advertised. Staff in, but sat down having a chat. These times, you've got to watch these times on it. I think you really just double check and make sure you give them a call. It shouldn't be that way, I know that, but you know. 2-star, RAMSDEN'S. I only call it by half its name because they only bother opening half the restaurant. They make you stand by the 15 empty tables while you wait for a table to become available. No explanation why half the restaurant is closed and why you can't sit on one of them. This is the last 3 visits to Cheshire Oaks, so not a one-off. The curries and peas etc. should be changed on their menu to samples, not portions. Bring a magnifying glass in case you misplace your sauce and need to find it. The food is nice, extremely expensive for a chippy, but nice. Maybe they should rename it to Harry Ramsden's at these prices. Yeah, I mean, they're not your average prices, really. I mean, you sort of have to think of it as it's a chain for a start. It's a famous chain. It's a world famous, as they like to call them. So, well, they are. They're in an area there which I'm sure isn't cheap to run. You know, the overheads, I couldn't imagine what they would be at Cheshire Oaks. So, you know, that's obviously gets passed on to the customer too. Mine, 4-star. We arrived just before 11 a.m. after checking the opening times on Google, which indicated a 10 a.m. opening. However, the shop did not open until 11 a.m. So it's advisable to confirm the opening hours by phone before planning your visit. Upon entering the shop, it was noticeably clean and tidy. The staff were exceptionally helpful, and after we placed our order, a member of staff meticulously packed our food into a large paper bag. The halloumi bites were limited in quantity and size, but flavourful. The fish and batter were enjoyable, and the chips were okay. The curry sauce was excellent, and the mushy peas, while thick, were somewhat lacking in flavour. The facility benefits from a large free car park and shared toilets with other shops, which were maintained in good condition. Overall, for those living nearby or shopping in the area, this venue is a convenient choice for a lunch stop. Cooking in vegetable oil, hygiene rating 5, fish reviewed cod, cash or card. They do haddock as well. Yeah, so would I recommend it? Yeah, I would, if you were living nearby or shopping in the area, because there's plenty of seating in there. There's maybe, I'm not sure whether there's 20 tables in there, but there's also tables outside. But yeah, Harry Ramsden's is okay. See me on the next one.